the Seattle Seahawks. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
From the 6. Here we go. Set.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go.
Neighbors in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cougar 19. Ready?
On third down, Milroe. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 50. 19. Tiger. 19.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Milroe on third down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal,
Come
Seattle.
19. Come 19. Go.
Milroe gonna throw it again. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Now the try here for the point out. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. first carry here for Devon Achane. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the carry, it's Achane. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Mexico City. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bulls come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Ready?
Milroe. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Seattle. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
On the ground, here is Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a much better result here. Give him 7. And it sets up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, right side, he's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Now a screen set up for Achane. To the pylon, he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Bulls. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Bulls will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air, it's Milroe. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a second down.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
Again, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
To throw again is Milroe. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
What is up?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll get this out wide, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Mexico City. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Stephanie Timberwolf.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 2. Hill brought in motion. Play action, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
On play action, Milroe. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
On the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Mustang Knight.
Milroe going to throw it again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Control 80.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
70.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Buffalo 18.
They're going on 4th down. Milroe. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Putting the tight end in motion.
79 Broncos. 19 Tiger, 19.
Now Milroe on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Milroe. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And As we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mexico City, first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
14 more yards. That's another.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
An 8-yard gain.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Tyreek now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 23-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80.
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage, very stout there. That's going to bring us second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, here's Milroe. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Ready.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
60 Vikings. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Bulls are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Third down.
And now it's going to be third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one's complete, right side. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll toss it here to Achane. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Now Williams. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. To throw is Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bulls. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Bulls 38, Seahawks 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Red, purple, Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down, Seattle.
Milroe gonna throw it again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
65, 6, let's go. Viking, 18. Panther 50, Panther 50. What you got? Let go.
On play action, Milroe. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
To throw again is Milroe. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Mexico City, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing again, Williams. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Williams. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Mexico City. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bulls will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Now it's Milroe. That one out wide for Wright. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
They go play action now with Milroe. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now Milroe on 1st down. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Makes the score Bulls 52, Seahawks 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
19.
Past midfield. Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A run here with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
What is going on?
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. but to put all three phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level